Say! Oh, Hom, get me off this floor! Ugh. These clothes are horrid. Straight off the department store rack. I should have made that girl change into something more suitable for me. My teeth need to be whitened. I'm going to have to get them done right away. I just can't be seen with these yellow teeth. Well, Hom, what do you think?
About what?
About me. What do you think about the new me?
Depends on who you are.
I'm Phoebe. Phoebe Bird. Of course, I'm the new Phoebe Bird in a younger body. A body that's more my age.
Well, you do look younger.
Younger and more attractive, don't you think?
You look younger.
Now, you can tell me you love me. I know you've always loved me.
I have always liked you, Miss Bird.
You love me, Hom. Just say it.
I love you, Miss Bird.
I could be in love with you too. You know, I've always admired your young, strong body. You know, I only surround myself with the best.
Thank you, Miss Bird.
Did it work?
It worked. It worked perfectly.
I see you made it.
I made it great. I knew I would. I always come through everything great.
It's like I'm talking to myself in some weird mirror. It looks like I've gained a few years. It's no problem. I'll get used to it.
You won't have to get used to it. We might as well move on to the next phase of our plan. Mr. Hom. Hom, what's your problem now?
I don't know.
I think you need to turn the little green valve on the tip.
I knew that. These things aren't rocket science. Well, he shouldn't have gotten his face in the spray.
This was meant for me. Now that you've stolen a younger body, my body, you were just going to discard me, weren't you?
I'm much too important to get old.
Miss Bird, you have indeed stolen my body. Unfortunately for you, it isn't the lease on life you were expecting.
Everyone needs me. I can't get old.
My mother wasn't dying of cancer. I was. It's in that body you've stolen from me. You have cancer.
Cancer? What cancer?
The doctors only gave me a few weeks to live. Oh, you are going to need these, probably all of them and more before the end.
I can't die. Not me.
I really was desperate for that money. My last-ditch hope was that experimental treatment, but I really didn't think it was going to work. I was gonna die of the cancer in a few weeks, just like the doctor said.
That machine. I have to switch back. I must have my body back this instant. You can't just let me die from your cancer.
Oh, I can.
So, Sid, why'd you want Betty Lou killed? Child support? Custody? Alimony?
None of those. It's the dog. She got the dog. I really love the dog.
The dog would do it.
You gonna kill her tonight, right? How you gonna do it?
Don't worry about it. Your ex is supposed to pick me up in a couple of hours to take me for my physical therapy.
I heard you done this sort of thing before. You're a pro, right? There won't be any problems?
Listen, Sid. I've got the best training available. I'm very experienced. I used to work for the U.S. Army in Iraq. It's where I got hurt.
You got shot in Iraq?
Nah, didn't get shot. My buddy and I got drunk, and we're riding around in a truck looking for somebody to kill. He drove the truck into a big rock.
But you've been killing people since Iraq.
Not really. Mostly give guitar lessons and sell stuff I find.
Have you killed anybody since Iraq?
I've been trying to work my way back into it.
I don't know, Four Eyes. If you hadn't killed anybody in that long, you might have lost your touch.
Hey! I still got the touch, okay? Just last month I killed that old bag outside the Tano pawn shop.
Oh, I heard about that.
I heard it was an accident.
It wasn't an accident. I did it.
I hated that mean old chicken-headed lady. She reported your car if you were 2 minutes late on your payment. Was she gonna take yours?
No. My wheelchair. She had the title and I couldn't make the payment. Like, what was I supposed to do? I'm like going through a dry spell in the music business. Kids just don't want to play guitar anymore.
How'd you kill her?
Backed her into one of the big dryers in the laundromat she runs. Locked her in. Put in some dimes.
How many dimes?
Oh, 4 or 5, I guess. Like I said, guitar lessons are running a little thin these days.
4 or 5 dimes would do it. So, you bring your gun today?
I had to hawk my gun, but don't worry. I'll think of something. Maybe I could choke the victim. You know? Really crush her windpipe if I could get her down on the floor.
That sounds like it might work.
One thing. You could suggest she tie you up. Betty Lou loves to tie and be tied.
Oh, I don't know. How am I supposed to choke her if I'm all tied up?
You're not the one getting tied up. That's just what you say. Betty Lou will insist on being tied up first.
Trust me. I've been there. She'll want to go first.
I don't know. I don't have any ropes or that sort of thing.
You don't need rope. Use the pillowcases. You get burns from using rope anyway.
So let me get this straight. I need to tie her up with the pillowcases, like while she's on the bed?
No big deal. We'll do a dry run and I'll show you. Just twist it up a little, like this. Oh, you're twisting it up too much. You don't want it so tight. If it's too tight, you can't make any good knots. That's it. Now, take a wrap, put it around my wrist, tie me to the bedpost.
This bed's awful shaky. It's not gonna hold anybody.
It only needs to hold up long enough to choke her, okay? Now do my other wrist the same way.
I don't know, man. I'm not feeling this.
It's going to work. Trust me.
This old bed's not designed for this.
It's made out of steel tubing. It'll hold up fine.
I need to take off your boots to tie your legs down.
Not for this job, you don't. When her hands are tied up like this, you got enough advantage to jump up on her and choke her.
I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever choked anyone before.
You'll be fine. You got strong hands for maneuvering that chair around. Just crush her windpipe like you said.
come you don't just do this thing yourself? Like you could save yourself $1,000 and you'd be the only one who knew about it. There's always more problems when more people are involved in a crime.
Like I said, I've been there. Once I tie her up, I'm in her power. Then I let her tie me up, I'm right back to giving her the dog.
I'd be better off smothering her, like with the pillow. That way I wouldn't have to see her face or anything.
What?
It's not the same as shooting somebody.
Man, you gotta untie me. I need to split.
Yep! I need to smother the victim with the pillow.
Whatever. Untie me so I can pay you and be gone before Betty Lou gets here.
Oh, we've got plenty of time. She couldn't be on time to her own funeral.
Let me go.
You brought a little money with you.
You think I'm an idiot?
Don't worry about paying me. I'll grab the cash on the way out. Nope. Limiting. Exposure. To witnesses. The hitman's not like the yard man. He doesn't just go away after the grass is mowed. I'm ready to be tied up, Betty Lou.
Oh, 4 rides? You know you're supposed to tie me up first.
$18 a night. Extra towels are extra.
Phone's not working.
Maybe the lightning zapped him.
Happens all the time. Cell phones around here quit when it's raining. Say, you young ladies look like you could do with a little something to take the edge off the storm.
Moonshine?
Cool.
$2, solid coin.
Zoe.
Plus 18 for the room. Solid coin, no giga coin. Can't register y'all till tomorrow. If I can remember.
Don't worry about it.
Bad memory is part of my charm.
love this little place. It's like going back in time. Pre-liberation, at least. Like in the old days, when people brought their men in here.
More of your deviant fantasies.
So I'm deviant. You know I've always liked men.
So you don't like men. You've never even seen a man.
Doesn't keep me from liking them.
There aren't any men to like. Men are extinct.
I like him anyway.
Men are the reason for all of the bad things that have happened in the old world. Men are evil.
Ugh.
We'll explore the pain-pleasure paradox. Pain precedes pleasure.
$18 a night. Extra towels are extra.
We're agents of the server.
Oh, yes, sir. How may I help you?
We need a room.
Well, I can give you a discount, a very good discount.
I think you'll do better than a discount, Grandmother.
Yes, sir. I can do better. Rooms for agents of the server are complimentary.
Grandmother, you own this motel?
I own Gamma class. I don't own anything.
Of course not. Your family might have owned it. Back before the liberation.
It was in my family when I was a little girl.
And that was a long time ago, Grandmother. Back when there were men. You haven't aged well, Grandmother. You were supposed to be repurposed at 60.
I'm 58. It's on the server.
Sure.
The server's down. We can't review your file.
60 is the limit, Grandma.
Please, I'm not that old.
Too bad, Grandma. So sad. Looks like you got some foil under your phone, Grandma, huh?
Oh, sorry, sir. The strap, it was itching me.
You're right. It was itching to run down your cell phone battery.
There are more interesting things about Grandmother. Much more interesting than the dead battery in her phone.
Oh, sir. There's nothing interesting about me. Nothing interesting at all.
Sometimes Gamma Class non-persons can be most interesting. Don't you think, couple?
Very interesting indeed.
Oh, sir. There's nothing about me. I'm only a Gamma Class. I'm not even a citizen.
I think we're going to find out just how interesting Grandmother really is. Grandmother knows something interesting. She may even know about deviants staying here. I think we need to play a little game.
Let's take a walk. Have a seat, Grandma.
There's nothing to be afraid of. The truth will set you free.
Don't you just love this, Alice? The server doesn't know where we are. Like, can't see us or anything.
The server protects us. If something bad were to happen to us, the server could send help.
Something did happen. The server went offline.
When the server does come up, it'll see we're not at the fertility clinic.
I wish the server would go offline forever.
Zoe, that's blasphemous.
Alice, I don't want to get pregnant at the fertility clinic.
Everybody wants to get pregnant at the fertility clinic. It's a privilege.
Getting impregnated with a turkey baster is no privilege.
That's how people get pregnant.
Or a man could love me.
That's ridiculous. Men are obsolete. Still offline. It's a book.
Whoa. It really is a book. Like, it's actually a book from the old days of paper.
Playing Jim Rummy by yourself, grandmother? Well, my little game, the truth game, is much more entertaining than cards.
Much more entertaining.
Please, my file is on the server.
We can't access the server. However, we can access the truth.
Unbutton your shirt, Grandma.
Oh, please, I am.
Put the wires on me.
Miss Marks.
Please, Penelope, if you don't mind. To do this properly, you must know exactly how it feels. Hook me up. Now, give it a crank.
I don't know, Villa.
Crank it! What was that supposed to be?
I don't want to hurt you.
Crank that thing! I'm becoming impatient, Lieutenant. Light me up! Now!
I'm afraid.
My dear, sweet Penelope, You really must get over that. No one does it like I do it.
You need to get rid of that thing before the server sees you reading it. Books are outlawed. We need to turn that thing into the authorities.
Maybe we could put it back in its little hidey hole where you found it.
Zoe, I thought you got rid of that pencil. The server can have you repurposed for playing around with that thing.
Chill out. The server can't see us. I drew a picture of a man. It looks like me, just in the face.
You gave me parts. I mean, you gave me a dongle.
Well, yeah. I've never seen a real man.
It looks like a fish.
It didn't come out exactly how I wanted.
When we left, I timelined all my friends that we were going to be in Atlanta. Everyone's going to be worried about us.
All those friends on your page. You know they don't give a flying rat about you. They wouldn't even notice if you never posted again.
I'm telling you the truth.
It's all my fault, Grandmother. I just haven't asked the right questions.
I'll tell you anything you want to know.
I'm sure you will. Do you have a man in here? Like perhaps some old geezer who managed to slither away from the purge? There's no extra doors in here, Grandmother? No escape tunnels? So, the old man is still in here with us. Right under our noses.
A man?
Lieutenant, your gun, please. A true leader never asks her subordinate to do something she wouldn't do herself. Betray the man.
What's your hurry putting that thing on? The battery. I could use a charge.
It'll survive a little longer.
You know, the server can have us repurposed for unmonitored intimacy.
Don't you just love how it feels when we're totally alone?
Put your phone on.
No! You're great for my life force! I don't want it on me!
Zoe, stop! You're gonna break it! It's the whiskey. You don't know what you're doing.
Maybe.
Maybe I don't know what I'm doing!
Death by Broken Hearts.
How did you know about that man?
I can smell them. Makes the hair on my neck prick up.
You can smell them?
They're like rats.
Rats?
When you see one, there's 10 more you don't. We need to check the rest of the motel rooms.
We're investigating criminal activity in this district.
I did it. I broke the cell phone.
Destruction of server property. Second level felony.
Move it, Lieutenant. We're not here for this. Alcohol. A drunken beta class citizen.
What is it?
What are you people doing to Alice?
Miss Marks, I found this.
What is this trash?
This beta class citizen was concealing this contraband material, sir.
Looks like a fish. There's no men in here. This is a dry hole.
Men in here?
Paper's not yours, sister. Neither is the phone.
It's my phone.
She was lying to protect you.
They're both guilty.
Just shoot them, couple.
For only second-level felony, sir?
Well, then, just shoot one of them. Pull the trigger, Lieutenant. Now! Now!
I don't know Someone told me our love was dead, but I know it's out there in her sleepy head.